Why, hello, and good Tuesday afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to more. Even more, and the only thing I record, Slay the Spire. Yeah, took some of the notes there from the last video. I do appreciate any little bit of feedback there. So I'll answer one of the big ones here. The mod question from Gracie there. Definitely a good idea. I'm a little hesitant to mod right now just because the game's not even actually out. There's still a lot of content I'm trying to consume, a lot of new things they're adding, so I don't want to mess with that too much at the moment. Definitely something to do down the line. And Greymon, you know what? You're right, I always do Ascension all the time. It's purely because I need to seek achievement and validation at all points in my life. But we've also been on this insane losing streak, so what if we actually turn it around? See, that's there? Right there it says win streaks unaffected. We can turn it back on at any time. Let's go for some regular game streaks. And you know what? We'll just rotate through the classes for each of the streaks, that way we keep it fresh. And I can actually go on and actually ramble on about some more things rather than just the game, get a bit of dialogue in there, forget to toying off my Facebook. And I said toying, I understand, I am not from Brooklyn, but I tried. Let's just go ahead and mute that. Very good meme. Alright, thank you for the meme. Let's go rolling. We're going to go for a win streak, and on the side we will still be doing Ascension, maybe some Endless, maybe some Dailies. Let's get some morale back in my life here, alright? Out the gate, what do you want to do here? I kind of want to get the shop here early, so you know what? Let's go for a thin deck. I know this is already looking sketchy. When you say, hey, let's go for a win streak and you start thinning out your deck. Easily probably one of the best options you can have to make an insane deck. But also, if it doesn't work out, you're just going to be sitting there of a creep with no paddle, more or less. So let's start off the general routine, check off the bingo box here. How was my day? It was fairly busy. I actually had a 3-hour class one of my leads signed me up for to discuss time management. Not to say it wasn't a waste of time, because it wasn't, you know. Don't be rude. Some people put a lot of effort into these online courses that you can take. I will never say it's a waste of time. Could I say my time could have been used otherwise in other places? Yeah, probably, but nonetheless, there's still something to learn, still something to reflect on. If anything, college has taught me that you can always keep learning or reflecting on something. Let's go for a low-cost, zero-cost thin deck. Maybe get in the CNC top to make a dream come true. This is a wonderful turn to have. So yeah, I spent 3 hours of my 8-hour workday today doing just that, a singular class. Again, not a waste of time. You did learn something. I got to reflect with some of my colleagues there on some of the topics we discussed, but work is also pretty much a drawl to harp on about, so we'll just leave it at that, because it's hey, you want to talk about work? It's hard, because that's all I do these days. It's work. Yo, we're doing it. We're doing it. Other things, oh yeah, I mentioned on the last video there that there is a route on the way to work that is blocked off. Freaking brain blast midway through work. Skirted into the other lane. Got out of that nonsense. Saved myself at least 15 minutes of traffic today. That's a small victory. Then you celebrate those small victories. Yeah. Other than that, just sort of loving life. Although I will admit, I've been on a bit of a downspin for myself, and I don't think it reflects in my videos, because really I just do this for fun. So there's no ooh, he's dropping the ball, even though I have lost many Ascension runs in a row recently. But that's gonna happen. It's a guard game. But I've been in a bit of a rut as far as my mentality goes, and that's not saying oh, what's wrong? It's maybe something's wrong with me. I feel whenever there's something air quote wrong with me, I need to fill that void with something. And I think right now one of the big things I'm missing in life. I'm really looking for that other slice. Really looking for it. I'm gonna kill this guy. We're just gonna go hard on him. I'm missing in life is that sense of competitiveness. So as you may know, if I've mentioned some of my college stories, back in the day when I was in college, i.e. a whole 1.5 years ago at this point, yeah. A whole 1.5 years ago. So basically the Wild Wild West. Used to be part of a collegiate esports club, and that alone gave me plenty of opportunities to tournament organize and also participate in various tournaments we held. Just to play games for fun. But when I play to win. And you may be asking, so does that mean you are a tryhard? That's one way to say it, but I believe in putting effort in everything you do. But yes, probably a tryhard. And believe me, it's harder to admit that than just say, you know, I'm not trying hard. But I do put effort in literally everything. Ooh, I love a clasp knife. Everything I do, from school to games to my job, like, life's worth living. You only got one. You may as well make the most of it and actually put some effort into the things you enjoy. Gaming definitely was a big one I enjoy. May as well put the effort into it, in my opinion. And one of the big games, I think I hinted at it before, is I played a lot of MOBAs, namely League of Legends, which was a game that was actually there for me from the start. I didn't start when the game initially came out, but I did play... Ooh, sweet papaya. We're gonna say no because it's a physical deck. I did play it from 2010 to like 2016 pretty religiously. It's a great little game that I enjoy playing. Haven't played since. Does this mean I'm hopping back on the train? Maybe yes, maybe no. I got a million other games I can be competitive in. Just something to sort of scratch that itch. And that's not saying, hey, is that going to affect Slay the Spire? Hell no, dude. This game is actually my legit crack, because I will be playing this till the end of time. Unless something goes horribly wrong where the game just becomes bad overnight, which I find it very hard to do in the current state of this game. Like, I don't know what decision they could do to make it, like, make me hate it. Others like, hey, here's some overpriced DLC. It's like, well, I'll probably buy that said overpriced DLC, because I love this goddamn game so much. Anyway, I'm getting on a side tangent here. So, that competitive edge, that competitive little vibe, want to try and scratch that itch again if I can. So I'm trying to find something to do there. I mean, reflecting back on college days, ooh, those are the times. Alright, hold the phone. We're on a bit here, but I need to think. Choke or Predator? I'm thinking Predator. Just because I can draw more cards that I do want to play. It's a hard bit of damage. A lot of damage, not a hard bit. Depends on who you're talking to. Yeah. And we're just going raw damage, low cost, thin deck. Gonna hit them hard, hit them good. Reflecting on my time in college, I think I've mentioned before, it's like... College is... What the fuck did I just play? I played a basic ass strike. Am I alright? Okay, we will block and likely get a good bit of damage on the next turn here. College is, and if you're in it right now, I think Raymond mentioned to me he is, or he's been studying, so maybe you're on vacation right now. Live your life in college. Please, live it to the fullest you can. Do not be like me and actually just literally go to class and not do anything exciting. Like, take some risks. Be smart. You know, meet people, go to places. Don't just go to school and go back unless it's a commuter school like mine. Then you know what? Absolutely understand you there. And actually do something. I'll tell you a story here. So in college, because I'm a commuter and I live in the city of Las Vegas, so I can just commute to UNLV like everyone and their mother does, didn't really experience much of the dorm life until I had to actually play this. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, let's do something like this actually. Reshuffle the deck, give me a 0 cost. Until one night, I actually spent the night in a dorms. What was I doing? That's none of your goddamn business, but it's probably not what you think I was doing, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves, alright? Also, if I come off a little abrasive there, it's only just because I was doing a bit. I promise, I lived a very, like I said, unadventurous college life is like the polite way to put it. But the one night I stayed in the dorms, like, I've only, like, you know, you hear in movies, you see in TV, like, the stigma, or I don't know if stigma's the right word, but, like, the air quote, what goes on in dorm rooms? And to be honest, it's like a lot of nothing on most nights, but the one night I was staying, it's like, please. Please, I want to sleep. I have an event to run tomorrow. That's the big reason why I was staying there again. Collegiate organizer, I had an event I needed to assist with. Couldn't make my way home that day. Packed my bags, let my friend know ahead of time, hey, need a place to stay. They're like, alright, that's cool by me. You can stay here. Good to go. For the love of God. I guess the most blunt way to put it is, like, are people that horny? Till, like, the freaking ends of the earth at night? I'm just trying to sleep here, and I got freaking people in the other room banging like rabbits, probably. Or maybe they're just, like, making a bunch of racket. I just wanted a picture, actually. It was just a bunch of boys playing video games, which would be ideal, because... Is it petty for me to say this? I'm offended when that occurs, and this... We'll get into another story here, but is it petty to say I'm offended if someone's doing... you know, any of those activities while, like, I'm not in the room per se, but I'm like, I'm your neighbor for tonight at least. Like, hey, could you not? I mean, you're right. It's like, hey, you know, again, I'm pretty much saying, hey, live up your life, you know, enjoy being a college student. And here I am, freaking Scrooge McDuck. Stop banging. If that's what you are doing. And again, baseless accusations, but they're very distinct noises. And when I say am I petty about this, it brings me to a point where if I ever had to have a situation where I need to live with roommates, hold the phone, let's analyze here. I just want to go for upgrades, dude. I think the deck is killing it right now. It's a little on the weak side for defense, I'll admit, so we'll try and round that out. But she hit a shop, though. Man, like, there's a shop late. Let's get the double fireplace. If I had to be the person that, you know, for some reason, hey, I gotta live with roommates, I'm fine with roommates, friends, whoever, doing whatever they want with their significant other, you know, friends. Like, you could smoke marijuana for all I care, and I could say this safely without, like, any sort of fear of legal recourse, because one, actually, there is no legal recourse. This is me just posing a question, but two, we're not taking damage, is two. It's legal now, so don't add me. Don't want any of this. Acrobatics is a close plus. Yeah, let's grab it. The two, I'm a pretty laid-back guy. I don't know if that comes off in my videos or not, or if maybe I just seem like, why are you doing 15 damage? Oh, because I took this, that's right. Cha. I'm a fairly laid-back guy. I'm just kind of like, yeah, you know, what have you. Do what makes you happy in life. At the very least, if you're going to be doing something like that, if you're going to be smoking legal narcotics, and I don't think that's like an oxymoron in its own little way. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but you know what I'm trying to say here. If you're going to be doing any of the funny business, any of that nonsense, just give me a heads up. Let me know. Let me know what's going on. Please, I need one more zero-cost strike so this guy doesn't hurt me. He's going to hurt me, so we may as well make him weak. Get this guy taken care of. As long as you tell me, that's cool. Be like, hey, you know, so if, you know, pose example. If I am your roommate for some crazy scenario right now, just run with the example here. If you tell me, hey, I'm going to have so-and-so over, I'm going to have friends over, we're going to be loud tonight because we're going to watch movies because there's a monster movie marathon, it's like the 1980s or something, give me the heads up, that's all I need. You'll get the thumbs up, I'm like, cool, thanks for letting me know. It could be for anything as long as you're not, like, doing something extremely illegal, because then, you know, I got to kick you out because it's probably my house or apartment anyway. But that's not the point of this bit here. All I'm saying is, give me the heads up. So in this dorm room, I can't really go over there and be like, hey, you children, knock it off. I am trying to sleep. How dare you not tell me you were going to do this tonight? Because it's a dorm room, right? And by the way, these were like thick cinder block walls. The fact that you can hear anything is like, clearly, you either are really just that intense, or you're doing this to show off, or you're just trying to tilt the hell out of me. But that's another story again. Or another, like, baseless accusation, I could say. I kind of want to become a vampire. Lose 30% of your max HP. Alright. Again, in high school and college, I specialized in math, not English, but excuse me as I pull out my calculator here to do some basic math. 91% times 30 is 27.3 minus 91 health is 63 health. Is that enough to really keep me going? I do like becoming a vampire, dude. And the damage goes up? Yeah, let's do it. Anyway, where was I at? Oh yeah. If I'm your roommate, for some reason, again, let's run with my example right now. Just tell me if you're doing something. I will respect you more as a person if you just say, hey, doing something. I'm like, alright, thanks for the heads up, appreciate the knowledge. Not gonna say anything other than that, because that's where it gets like a little weird. It's like, I don't care. You do you. Appreciate the heads up. If you don't tell me, that's where we're running into like grumpy me problems. And I have no shame to be the person that will ruin your evening no matter what you're doing if you just didn't tell me. I will be that guy. Alright? Just tell me. I'm a pretty lax person. Just, I mean, okay, I'm like going like really hard on this, like this has happened more than once in that one scenario. It hasn't. But if I'm in a scenario where I have roommates, then they're gonna be doing this. All you need to do is tell me, because you don't want me freaking banging on the door, knocking, or walking in with like a bag of popcorn, making the situation awkward as hell. Give me that heads up, alright? Love you forever. It also gives me a heads up. It's like, hey, you know, if I actually don't want to hear this, which I probably don't, because it's like non-voyeurism. Come on. I can plug in some headphones, or I can record a Slay the Spire video. No, actually, would not record a Slay the Spire video if that was occurring. That seems like a bad idea and one way to get yourself flagged on YouTube for putting malicious content, I guess would be the word, on YouTube. Yeah. I guess that's the only little big bender there I had. All off the topic of This one time in college. Like, again, literally the one time I stayed in the dorms. Hey, at the same time, live it up, right? I know, I'm a, like, fully oxymoronic here. Or maybe just straight up moronic here. Backflip. Neutralizes good, get that armor down a little bit more. He's hitting me for 12. Let's crack that shell. Crack that shell. So we can get that damage going, we'll finish him off here. Yeah. And why am I sort of on this bender here right now, of like talking about college? I'm not trying to say I'm old, because I'm not. I'm freaking young. And if I ever said this to my freaking coworkers, they would gut me where I stand. In the politest way with their words, of course. I mean, we're all civil people. Dude, just give me acrobatics. I'm enjoying the shuffling of the deck here. And I would like to upgrade all of you. Upgrade in acrobatics. But, like, you know, my routine is pretty set in stone these days. It's like, wake up, go to work, repeat, rinse and repeat till Friday, hang out with a friend on Friday on average. Which, by the way, we will have a video on Friday because I will be home. So, rejoice in that if you really are looking forward to it, right? Give you that little heads up. Let's heal a bit. Play this. So I will be here. We'll get an extra video on there, so you won't get a double feature. Don't give me anything I can play. Thank you. Or do. This is what I meant. So we'll get that going. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I'm only bringing this up because if you are in school right now, I strongly advise you just enjoy your time in college. And that can be very hard. And you're talking to me like, you know, I went hungry most nights in college because couldn't afford food, and like the constant stress of, hey, if I fail this test, like my life is basically over. And my family has sunk so much cost into me, I will feel like a scumbag if I don't. Which is the reason why, you know, I am the way I am. That's not a bad block. We need some block. But definitely just try and live it up a bit. Because if you end up like me, which, you know, what was my outlet for all the massive amounts of stress, hunger, and or depression? You know, I'll admit it. There's a bit of sad moments in my life those years. It gets hard. What did I turn to? I turned to freaking one game that I played since 2010. It was League of Legends. Alright, there's the big tie-in. The stories all come together. I just want you all to be happy. If you're young and enjoying life, please do before you end up in an office environment where your routine comes mundane, but maybe you get a good place like I do and you can just live it up and enjoy the people you work with, because I do. Alright, I want to talk more about not the game, but I need to process some things here. Die is a fun card. It's good damage against this guy. Not the end-all be-all, but it's good damage nonetheless. Kind of like Noxus Fumes will have a little bit of an end goal on hand here, because the People's Champ will absolutely crush me if we don't have the proper tools on hand. I think if we want to crush the People's Champ, let's go double Power Potion here. And a Calculated Gamble. And we'll upgrade Calculated Gamble so we can have... I get rid of anything? I don't think I do. We'll upgrade Calculated Gamble so we can just filter through to our damage a lot quicker. But we need some defensive options on the way. And we're going to hold on to these till the end there. Alright, we're back in the game. What was I talking about? Enjoy school. It's the hardest thing I can tell you because I hated it. Just enjoy it. Revel in that time of your life. So actually, I think we want to... Yeah, we want to... Play Quick Slash for the damage. Calculated Gamble. It gets faded away. Extra Slice on there. I've lost my Glass Knives and I realized this was a foolish endeavor. Forgive me for I have sinned. Strike him, strike him, strike him. Back flip him. Give him the Predator. Hit him with this for the heal. We're essentially breaking even. Draw one card. Threw away my backflip. Might bite me in the ass here. What other friggin' analogs did I have planned today? Analogs? I'm just throwing words at you. Like, I think... if there's one thing you've noticed about my videos, I like to throw words out there that... It's not to sound pretentious, I just like using bigger words. And again, just because I can. You know, mix it up a little bit. You don't want to just be saying basic things all the time. Or maybe you do. Don't let me rain on your parade there if you just like saying simple words to get your point across, because sometimes that's a good way to do it. But I think I used the word divisive in, like, the most, like... I guess ironic and completely wrong way to use the word divisive to explain something. I don't even know what I was going for when I said it. But I used divisive. I'm sorry I used the word wrong. Forgive me. Bouncing Flask is a nice bit of poison. Doesn't fit our theme. More slices, more dices, right? I think actually that'd be one too many slices, unless we draw them all on one turn. But we have the draw to make it worthwhile, so we'll grab it. It'll be good. I use big words, and it's purely just a habit of mine, because I like using them. I like big words, I cannot lie. Your other brothers can't deny. Okay, quick slash. We're so close to the kill here. Thank you. We'll play this, because we might get something else. It's just a defend. Play the defend. Take that damage. This is unfortunate damage we're taking, but that's okay. I swore I had so many little, like, things I wanted to talk about, and this always happens to me. I don't really plan for things to talk about, I just sort of do. Just sort of do and talk is usually the thing I go for. I'm loving this little rotation we got going on here, though. Let's take a moment to heal up a bit. Alright, I'm jogging my memory. Excuse the sound. What were we thinking about? What big stories did I have? He's thinking. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, Ancient Potion? Absolutely. That's something I was actually looking for to make this final run here work out. And maybe a dash for some block, yeah? Yeah, I'll take it for the block. I think getting Jax is also fine with our deck as well. Okay, we're at the boss fight. What was I... Man, it's so hard. Like, you ever have this... This is, like, actually the problem I've had for years, where you literally have a train of thought, and it's a good train. It's a train everyone wants to be a part of. And I just can't, for the life of me, jog my memory to think of what it was. Okay, hang on. I need to block. That's enough block for me. Hope it's enough block for you. Strike him. Strike him. Play this. Into that. Into this. Into that. I think we'll be getting fine for this fight. And we have the extra armor. Damn, I've never blinked so hard in my life right now. Oh well, if something comes to me, comes to me. For now, we'll just see where we're going with this fight here. Just sort of throwing the cards at him. Slice him, double strike him. Dash him. Block him. Oh yeah, I guess a little tangent, I guess. New game on stream, because I mentioned I stopped playing last one with Guild of Engineering. I think I mentioned last time, Fallout New Vegas. Man, it has been a while since I played that game, and it definitely graphically might not have aged well. And I'm only playing it as part of needed something to fill the void. And of course, Fallout 76, I think is the name of it, is coming out soon, and I am eerily excited for that game to come out. Although it's sort of a... Oh man, this is good. A tough point for me, because when that game's coming out, another game I was also looking forward to, Monster Hunter World, will also be coming out. I'm a little torn on which of the two I'm really going to dig into. So me and my friends here, my crew, that maybe one day we'll get on a video, maybe we won't. Pals of college for many years, also the same people I did that CLE organization work with. They're all on board for playing Fallout Vegas, Fallout 76. But we already had planned, like, Monster Hunter World, and I've never played a Monster Hunter game in my life. I was looking forward to experiencing that. Don't acrobatics. There's a glass knife in there. It's a good choice, actually, because you can get the... It was a bad choice. Don't listen to me. What am I talking about? New Vegas, play New Vegas. Yeah, it's sort of because I'm just preparing myself for the new Fallout game that will be coming out later this year. Also, I love New Vegas. I actually believe, and... You know, people can fight me on this one. I think it's the best Fallout game to date. I haven't played Fallout 4. I hear it was pretty good. Pretty good in my book is as it is. It's pretty good. You give me a pretty good on the check mark there. I think that's great. But I've seen some of the way that game works, like the gameplay loop, the dialogue, the way it works. It's nothing compared to New Vegas. And maybe I'm biased because I live in Las Vegas, but hey, can you blame me? It's a pretty cool concept, post-apocalyptia. Ooh. Envenom and Thousand Cuts are both wonderful. I think Envenom gives us more of a win condition, really. Lizard's Tail secures it. I guess there really is no bit there. I'm just sort of torn on, am I going to play Fallout New Vegas or Monster Hunter World when it comes out? And am I enjoying Fallout New Vegas right now? Absolutely. But among the two for November games, what I'm going to play, likely on stream, I wouldn't hold your breath for seeing this on the channel. Channel's mostly for roguelikes or... To the Ends of Earth, Slay the Spire, and only Slay the Spire. Also, what the fuck kind of lineup is this for shops? Feels criminal to give me the shop lineup like this. And we're going to hug right, so may as well take it. I don't know. I wanted to play both. Still absolutely can play both. Ooh. Hit him with this. Grata, grata. Who knows? Time will tell what we end up doing there. Am I gonna buy both? I mean, I'm an adult. And I don't mean to say that in like a, I'm pretentious, but it's like, I love video games. I mean, surprise, I have a YouTube channel and a Twitch stream where I play video games. But I feel kind of guilty anytime I spend large sums of money on video games. Because of like, hey, I could be spending that on my car payment. I know, what a boring as hell answer, but it's kind of the truth. I'm like, yeah, you know, I could buy a bunch of video games. Like, just buying this computer, which costs around the park of like $2,000 plus, a little over $2,000. Did I build it myself? No. I paid someone to, and you can absolutely yell at me for that. I understand it's cheaper to get someone to, or to build it yourself. Again, I'm an adult. Someone else out there made money off of doing this. There's a business that's thriving. I'm stimulating the economy, but I'm also just like terrified of making my own computer, which is why I didn't do that. Panache. Yes. That was a terrible one. Who is our boss fight? It is Time Lord. I will like this for later. And I will like a power potion for later. And another backflip. What was I talking about? Dude, I swear, like, early onset Alzheimer's or something. And I don't mean to say that in like a rude way or like I'm disingenuous. I just can't think for the life of me right now. And I lose my train of thought so much. I'm also not fighting those guys because there's thorny boys there, and I don't like the thorny boys. We're also going to be carrying these potions till the end of the earth. Holy hell, what was I actually talking about? Really, Brain? We're going to upgrade Envenom and Panache if we can. Talking about New Vegas, memory, Jeez, this is the part where you pause the video and you make 2 videos to recollect on what you were talking about? No. Although I am tempted. We're going to kill Thorny Boy first, because he's going to get mad annoying in a minute here if we don't deal with him quickly. These guys are going to be also really annoying if we don't take care of them. They're going to fill our deck with garbage, but I can't attack when I have no energy. What are you doing? Yeah, the train's gone, guys. Like, it's set sail. I was gonna talk about something here, but it's gone. Apologies. And I know, like, you're gonna watch the video and like, you were talking about this. It's like, I know I was, because I was literally just talking about it, but like, I got distracted on my own side tangent like usual, and I don't remember what I was saying. Hey, Blur's nice here. Anyway, the run's going good. So there's that. Hey, that's a cool little combination of cards I've drawn there. We're not taking any damage, but it's fine nonetheless. We're talking about college. I said everything about college. Don't want the steroid potion, even if it's good. Could I justify 2 predators? Those are my only like big cost cards in my deck, and the dash, which I kind of regret picking up. Give me the quick slash because it's upgraded. You give me that fireplace. You know we're resting. Or we're upgrading. And Nash. Yeah. Tiny chest. It's a little late, but it's never too late. It's never too late. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's actually go. Okay, so you get the block out there. You throw terror on the big guy. Big guy needs to go. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Slice him. Stab him. Get Jax. Lose some HP. Double strike him for so much damage. I think we got this run in the bag. And it's a nice little reassurance. Again, morale was feeling a little low for me. Maybe that's a point to talk about. Actually, no. I've already mentioned, like, I have my ups and the downs. That's pretty much the gist of what I was going to say there. Masterful Stab? I don't think we need it. Malize is good, though. I will take it. If you're a person that definitely has ups and downs, or in my case, like, something I truly believe I suffer for, and it affects me in both, like, life, family, relationships, both interpersonal, personal, and just my friends. Don't ask me about my dating life. It's non-existent, alright? I play video games in my spare time's playing video games. You think I got a dating life going on? I could. I just can't be bothered sometimes. Was that percent okay? I'm fine. There is no story there. It's just, yeah. I'm sort of doing my own thing. What was I actually just talking about? I went on a tangent talking about my love life. This is actually ridiculous that I can't remember something I was just speaking about. I think we block here, right? Yeah, the damage is going to be on there for a while. That poison's not going to make a big deal. Oh, high, high, low, lows. To the capital H, high, high, and capital L, low, low, I guess is the way we're going to do this bit. He's dead. It's wonderful. I am 100% a person that when things are good, things are good. Like, I'll be reveling in how good things are. And you will not be able to get me off my horse if I'm feeling like just the happiest feelings in the world. I think that's a good thing to have. Can I play 3 cards? 1, 2, absolutely can. 3. We'll play this, get rid of a debuff. The only downside is, and it's something you need to work on if you have this, when it's the high highs and you're like on top of the world, when anything bad happens, it's actually just the end of the world and my existence is meaningless. And you might think I'm exaggerating there. Again, you know, the early parts of my life have given me a little bit of, we'll say skepticism, as a polite way to say, distrust towards a lot of things. Am I going to be able to kill you? Just go for the heal. Ah, I don't want to take this damage. That hurts. Because I have to rest in the final fireplace now. That sucks. Distrust is a very big thing because going through life I experienced many hardships and I don't want to get like super emotional here. Let's leave it at that. Where when I experience really good things... Brain, you're falling apart here. 7, 14, 21. 7, 14, 21. Strike them. Strike them. These guys explode, so we want to kill them. And we're going to heal, so it's fine. It gets hard to juggle my emotions, I guess. And, you know, we're getting to, like, actual, what is it, Mr. Rogers territory here. Which is not the intent, but, like, I don't know what else to compare him to. It's the Mr. Rogers feeling where hard to express yourself sometimes. Also hard to keep a train of thought. This is exactly enough damage. It's not even enough damage. Wait, I have panache. It's perfectly fine. Cool. There's a bit here. I promise it is. Maybe there isn't. Got high highs. It's good. I celebrate the wins immensely. Low lows. I'm like devastated if anything in the world goes wrong. Like if I'm promised it's going to rain today on the Weather Channel, it better goddamn rain or I'm going to fall apart. That's a joke. But definitely, that whole story there definitely played an effect on me. Mostly post-college. We'll say, yeah, mostly at post-college. Jesus Christ. He's dead. Good. Where looking for work, and I guess we're going to talk about a story what it's like looking for work. How was it looking for work after college? Freaking dreadful. No one wanted to hire me. And here's the story we're going with. Why didn't want to hire me? Got no goddamn experience. Why do I have no experience? It's because the market sucks. Or no, we're getting rid of our good potion there. To get any sort of job is like, instantly is like, hey, you need to have 15 years of experience in any sort of field to get even looked at. Wow, what a useless power. And I played it in the exact wrong order. I'll play the defense to get the panache out there. And so like a dark part of my life was post-college, trying to find work, realizing the world actually just doesn't give two damns about you in a lot of ways. And then just sort of having to deal with that reality post-school. Because I was told, as long as you just try hard, right, you'll be okay. And there is some truth to that. But, hey, don't die on your little emotional bit here, right? Because you need to stay alive. I think a straight-up Malaise is just outstanding here. Yeah. That's good. I swear to God, I had a good banter going and everything's falling apart. And there's a big tie-in here and like a take-home story, fun for the whole family, and it's gone. Anyway, what was I trying to say? As an emotional person, you gotta understand high and low lows, and maybe it ties in here to the actual Slay the Spire video. When things are bad for me, they just compile like no other. When things are good, we ride that gravy train home on the range. You know what I mean? Do the block and damage, right? So what is the takeaway here for you? I don't know if you like this or not. I'm just sort of rambling and losing a bit of my focus here because the stories are, let's be honest, they're falling apart here. Get the block, get the block. Good. What is my message? The message is gone. It's for the young people. That was the message. Was it the message? Dude. Maybe no. All I'm saying is, I guess, just to save myself from rambling on here, revel in your successes, but don't let your, if you're like me, your defeats bring you down too much. If you're someone, you know, fresh out of college, whether you're watching this in the year 2018 or you're watching it 10 years down the line, I don't know. Gotta remember. It's all gone. There is no emotional bit here. Just remember, and that's it. I got nothing for you, and I apologize. I swear to God, I had something in my head here. For the life of me, I can't put the pieces together right now. So we'll just say that. Also, am I dead? 45, 20. I am dead unless we get neutralized in the mix here. So let's fish for neutralized. Well, we need to survivor first. Toss one of these away. And we need to get neutralized. Please. Don't kill me. I had a bit going here. It's exactly... we have Lizard's Tail. I totally forgot. We're still in it. He's gonna kill me again. No, he's not. No, he's not. Backflip. Neutralize. Yeah, you gotta block here because he's gonna hurt you good. Man, I feel like a real idiot now. I had a story at the end there and I could not piece it together for the life of me. Alright, 27 again. 19, 27. This will keep me alive. And this will sustain me just a little bit. We might actually do it. Alright. He's hitting me. I need you to not hit me for 1 second of your goddamn existence. Please, Time Lord. Okay, terror is a necessity. Okay. No amount of blocking is going to save me. Well, 10, 14, 20. Okay. Again, I was a math student, you can tell, but I'm struggling with the basic math here. 14 plus 10 is 24. 24 plus 8. That's 32. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. So, the game plan is... we need to draw all of our zero-cost attack. There's 2 of them. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing this. Panache played the thing. 24 brings him down to... how many more zero cost? I have 2 slices in here. I think you gotta fish for the slices, because this is 24 damage. It brings him down to 25? 25, 26. Okay, it's not enough. I need to get my slices. Please, I would like to have a streak going. We were so goddamn close. If we got 1 more, that would have done it. Alright, well, it was a good run. I feel like the dialogue was good for most of this run. I hope you don't mind a bit of a rambly piece here again. It's for my youngins, if you're a student out there. Or if, you know, you went through college, maybe you can relate to what I'm talking about. But big apologies for losing, and big apologies for losing my train of thought there at the end. I promise I had something huge and motivational. Martin Luther King himself would have been proud. Freaking Apple had me on the line. They were going to call me for it. They're like, hey, saw your video. Want to come work for us? Just kidding. That didn't happen. Although Blizzard and Riot, when I applied, I got kind of close with some of those words I used there, and I did not use divisive. Anyway, we're rambling on here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you don't mind we're mixing it up again, because I feel like it's good to mix it up. Maybe doing Ascension all the time is a little much. We're going to go here, get yourself a snack, and we'll see you on the next one.